Tuesday and Thursday, Clark-Lindsey makes it a priority to get their residents up and moving. In fact, one of their classes is going on right now. Erica Quednow is in the middle of the action for us this morning. And Erica, we can see them behind you, getting ready, getting active. What are they learning in class today?
Cynthia, they're learning a whole lot, and I'm going to take some pointers away as well. I'm here with Ash O'Brien from the Urbana Park District here. Tell us what's happening behind us.
Right now, I'm really happy to announce that we have a cooperative relationship between the Clark-Lindsey Village and the Urbana Park District. And this is a class called Balance and Fall Prevention, which I've created especially for our residents, but it's also open to the public as well. So if you are interested or you have a loved one that you think might benefit from this kind of training, they can sign up through the Park District. But basically what we're working on is stability and preventing falls, which can be pretty catastrophic for the older population. It's actually the leading cause of mortality in North America in that older population. So we want to work as we can here at Clark-Lindsey Village to prevent those falls from happening.
Yeah, why is it important to go over these skills and talk with the 55 and better population about this?
Well, one of the things that that's important to know is that as we get older, we do need to be a little bit more patient and to work on keeping our strength levels up and our mobility, our ability to get around and participate in everyday daily activities, but also if we have special activities that we want to do. Say you want to take a walk with your grandchildren, and you certainly don't want to fall on that walk because that would be, not a good scenario for someone if they did. But so what we work on is we want to make the muscles stronger. We want to make the awareness there of how to, in the moment, make good choices to prevent that fall from happening.
Yeah, how can someone prevent from falling?
Yeah. The first thing that I would say, it's a really, really good idea for our population in particular to consult with their primary care physician because a lot of times if there are visual changes, if there are auditory changes, if there are issues with dizziness, with loss of strength or loss of sensation, such as a peripheral neuropathy, it's very important that they get that evaluated by a medical professional. But from our purposes, what we do is we can work a little bit on strengthening the muscles of the body, and specifically waking up the lower legs, which tend to get a little sleepy as we get older. And we work on strengthening those muscles that, when we're young, are there for us. But we need to continue to work on them as we get older if we want them to be there in the event of a potential fall. So I thought perhaps that I could demonstrate a few exercises for you. That would be something that viewers can do at home, really with very little equipment and just basically their body and space.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, excellent. So the first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to show a very simple exercise. I call this one stepping on the gas. And I'm using this pad because people who are, let's say, vertically challenged and their legs are a little shorter, gives them a little bit of a lift, but also it's a little easier on the feet. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross one foot over the other. And I'm going to actually press down using that top foot to press down. And what you see is that it actually stretches out the ankle muscle. Okay? So now I'm going to make a difference there. I'm going to press down with the top foot, but I'm going to resist with the bottom foot. So you can see, and maybe you can feel it at home, that the muscles are working. Calf muscle, the bottom foot that's actually resisting, I'm strengthening the tibialis anterior, which is a shin muscle, gets neglected a lot. So it's important that we do that. So let's take a moment just to do that on the other side. Okay? Without resistance, we get work for the top foot, and then with resistance, we get work for both of the lower legs. Okay? Excellent. All right. So the next thing that I'm going to do is we're going to do a little bit of conditioning for the lower body, which is based on dance conditioning. Okay, so we're going to point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, and then I'm going to actually use the ankle stabilizer muscles to bring the foot around in a circle and allow the knee to have a little bit of play in it and the hip also as well, and then we're going to change the direction of the circling. So as we do this, we're also strengthening the toe muscles and the arch of the foot, which is important. Okay?
Very good. Thank you so much for letting us come in on the class, teach us these exercises.